Eastern Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors. Today. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. No good on the three. It's Harden with the drive.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Ilyasova can't hit. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Doncic. He gets that one. Doncic has got his first points of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Connaughton. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stolen by Harden. Inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
To the left wing. James outside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Doncic. Now Zeller. Lays it up and banks it in. Zeller's got his first points of the night.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Ibaka, no luck. The Warriors trailing. Here's Russell. Mirotic has a wide open look. sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mirotic just got himself on the board with 3 there.
The outside shot is effortless for Mirotic. He makes it look so easy.
Back to James. Pass to Connaughton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. .152 left in the first quarter of the game. James misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Can't cash in from the high post. The drive by LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
2 shots.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Ish Smith, an excellent backup point guard, more than capable of holding down the starting spot as well.
And both free throws, good for James.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
Smith for 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Bogdanovich wide open. They grab their own miss. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And the rejection by Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Warriors leading by 3. Takes it off the glass.
Great dribble move by Ish. His ability to alternate speeds, a big part of his success. You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Here's Hart. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good game so far as we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Utah making a change here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
To the middle. And stolen by James. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors. But you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
Defender with a wide open look. The shot that time, not on target. Pass to Hart. Golden State moving it around. Nance. James with some nice D.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
He gets it in there.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What a year for the Utah Jazz in 2018. A fifth-place finish in the West with a solid 48-win season. Definitely surpassed the expectations many had going into the year.
And Smitty, the Jazz certainly caught many by surprise last season.
You have to credit the job the front office did to reload the roster. Ended up losing to the Rockets in a thriller in the second round. But this is a team no opponent wants to see in the playoffs.
The Warriors leading. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
Jazz trailed by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Zeller's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Connaughton. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Harden. Now Zeller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
Russell. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And here is James. He's got 11. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Serge Ibaka, known for his defense since he came into the league. Still a very capable shot blocker. He has good strength and he can guard post players much bigger than him.
Pass to Russell. Zeller with it. Defended by Ibaka. Shoots from the right block. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Zeller's got 4 this quarter. Well, with Ibaka, it's the toughness. He's definitely a scrapper for the team.
And that role goes beyond just banging bodies down low. He'll get into the face of opposing players, and he can get in their heads as well. It's just part of the role that he plays for this team.
Pass to Doncic. Kept alive. In the corner. Harden. Inside. Here's Zeller. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. In transition, here come the Jazz. Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Right side, Russell. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. 55 seconds left from the first half of basketball. 4 on the clock. Here's Nance. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 10. And so James will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. The Jazz have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Here's LeBron. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. Here's Hart. Pass to Nance. Over LeBron. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they make sure.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So the wing on the left. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
The Jazz have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the 3 ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill that's not easily transferred to the NBA.
It's Russell with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Fires it up. Misses off the left iron.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
A tight game here in Utah. LeBron outside. It's blocked. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Zeller. Outside Mirotic.
What do you love about Serge on this end? Has the lateral quickness and hops to really challenge shooters.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. But they'll get another chance. Back to James. Here's Connaughton. Drops in the tray. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Russell. To the inside. Shots good by Ibaka. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka, efficient inside.
Here's Russell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Pass to Ilyasova. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Ilyasova's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
And last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be.
James outside. And James throws it down.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Pass to Doncic. And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
The kick out to Ilyasova. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Zeller. And the rejection by LeBron. And he recovers it. Here's Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 9.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Back to James. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. He's got 14.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Harden outside. And it's Mirotic at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden can't hit.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
James outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Utah the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now here's Lynn. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jazz leading by 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lynn, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot. And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
That one goes in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him. Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Releases. Harden, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Drops in the tray. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon. How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Ajinça.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
You know, watching Miles Bridges, he just brings so much energy to the team.
High motor guy, very aggressive. A bit of a tweener, which in a positionless world could be a good thing. Explosive, strong, athletic. I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Hart, that's good.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open. And
the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
It's deflected. Past the lure. And it's the Warriors on the break. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat-out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Connaughton. A shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The drive by James. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Having a tremendous game here. Ibaka's been on fire, and the defense has failed to adjust.
To the inside. And stolen by James. Here's Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Hart, that's good.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
.122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nance. That shot misses. James with some nice D.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Pass to Connaughton. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. Ibaka, no luck. And it's Harden with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Russell. Here's Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Locking down the W. It's got to feel good to him right now.
Pass to Russell. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, fearless move by Russell, just challenging the defense, going right to the heart.
Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
Here's Connaughton. And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.